It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
You gonna read, bro?
Oh, not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that does not grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Everyone, Alex? You gonna agree?
Such different girls, all interested
Wait,
in
real
the
quick,
same
Alex,
goal.
Now that you get the full lineup, you change your mind on Sayori, or you still feeling Sayori?
All right, Monica seems like a fucking closet murderer.
Dude,
Sayori
Monica's
is
sexy
a
AF.
star. I know, but it doesn't
Monica's
mean she
my
doesn't seem
girl.
like a murderer. Sayori
Monica's my
seems
girl, so
like
don't talk to
a
her.
fucking stalker, but whatever. This is a
hot.
fucking
Some people like
vampire.
that.
This is 100% a vampire. I'm going
vampires
with
are
the
hot, dude.
quiet. I'm going with the quiet one, bro. Right here.
Purple haired? I knew you said purple when you first started. I need fucking pick
I'm
her.
changing. Let's go.
Is it because the sexy voice I gave her?
Yeah. Mike Lewandowski, get over here. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Morty, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Say it, nerd. Say fucking
Considering
anime. Say
how little
fucking-
I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Oh, God.
Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
You're a fucking nerd.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Ooh.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Fuck you, Yuri. Why did I pick you? Well, that can change
There you go, dude.
for you, baby.
There you go. He's smooth. Smooth
What
little criminal.
am I saying?
I'll never fucking
I
read.
spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Like
Like
books.
that dick!
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Do you want to get immersed? Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? You want to
Foreshadowing.
play a game?
Fucking foreshadowing,
Anyway,
bro.
I've been
Oh
reading a
my
lot
god.
of horror lately.
Oh
Horror
my
lately.
God.
Horror lately. Horror
Where's
lately.
the exit button? They got save,
There
load
isn't one,
settings.
bro.
There's
I'll
not
let you
an
save
exit.
the game real quick, dude. Throw a little save down. You got,
What's
you
gonna
got 9
happen?
pages.
Is it gonna change?
You got 9 pages.
Oh, you can
dude.
just
Let's put
save it
some
wherever
saves
you
in
want.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting. How do I go back?
I don't know. Press escape. Return down the bottom left.
I read a horror book once. It told
Did
me
you-
to stay
did you
away
like
from bitches
Fucking
named
love it.
Yuri. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a
is-
conversation with a rock.
This is like one of those parties you go to and like everybody knows stuff and you're just like, yeah, dude.
You're just like the fucking
Yeah, I
third
love
wheel.
Yeah. Really, I would have expected that, or wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you,
God damn savage.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world when I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Ooh, never mind.
I gave her the what was the character? What was the praying mantis character from
Oh my god.
Adult Swim? What was that?
Yeah, he was in the
From,
Space Ghost.
Yeah. I can't remember his fucking name. That's what I gave her the voice of.
I forget his name right now.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up. Sorry. Sayori siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Is this Siddles? Is that how you pronounce that word? I've never known.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's pretty impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime?
Ooh, no.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Why?
Awkward.
Okay. Why did we sit in silence? I have an idea, everyone. Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Monocle. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's fucking do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
The fuck was that about?
Isn't that right, Morty?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What is that?
Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
Oh shit!
Sayori may have convinced me here to stop by,
but shut him down.
But I never made any decision.
Shut him down, dude. Shut him down hard.
I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought.
What if you picked a different club and it went back to the title screen and crossed out Literature Club?
That would be amazing. Just change the club.
Yeah, change the whole name of the game.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
sorry, I thought.
Buddy?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Like, this was not, it wasn't that hard. It's not that hard to make decisions.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
With these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club on one circumstance. Everybody's got to come topless. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Dude, they love your topless idea. Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And it makes it official.
Oh geez, Monica. You know I was just joshing you guys.
Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Bro, you ready to write a fucking poem?
Wait, I have to write a fucking poem.
Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Yeah, dude, you gotta write a fucking poem.
Monica
dude.
looks over at me once more.
Really tap in. Morty, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Tap into your inner fucking poet. He.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica?
Hell yeah,
with
you
my
can.
mediocre writing skills?
With our skills combined,
I
dude.
already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
is
the
that anxiety?
girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. I don't know if it's anxiety or a boner.
Could be both.
Why
Anxiety
not
boner.
both? I'm just feeling anxious. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to get big. It's not my fault. I'm just anxious.
You're just like the only one. They all leave the classroom sitting at the desk. You're like, I'll leave in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, guys.
no.
I'm just looking at my backpack.
I gotta do something real quick.
I'll be there.
Do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she already stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure. Might as well.
Smooth talker. Yay!
What a dickhead, dude. With
Right?
that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica.
One of them will bear my
Will
children.
I really be happy spending every day after school in a lit club? Perhaps
In a lit-ass fucking
I'll
club?
have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Hell yeah, it does, bro. You ready to get fucking lit?
Oh my god,
Here,
dude.
it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. All right, dude, let's write a poem. What are you feeling right now? You feeling clumsy, treasure,
I'm
analysis,
feeling a little
daydream?
incongruent, dude.